Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I have another drawing video for you. When I was asking for questions from you guys over on Instagram, quite a few of you mentioned having issues with drawing eyes. So I figured this would be a perfect chance to share some of my tips for drawing eyes and kind of walk you through my process. But as you guys know, I always say it's a million times easier to draw something when you understand how it works. So I really recommend looking into the anatomy of eyes before we start so you can have some kind of basic understanding of all the pieces. I'm also going to recommend this class on Skillshare by my friend ARLEE'S. Her class will walk you through the different parts of the eye and really set you up with a really great understanding of how eyes work. Plus, she's just like a really great teacher. Even with a good understanding of eyes, ARLEE'S class showed me a few things that I hadn't really thought of. So I really recommend not only checking out this class, but taking a look at all of her classes. There's so much she can teach you. So I want to give a really big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and for supporting my channel and so many other creators just like me here on YouTube. It really makes a huge difference. If you're not familiar with the platform, Skillshare is an online learning community with over 25,000 classes covering stuff like drawing, illustration, design, and more. It's the perfect place to learn, get inspired, or grow your career. Premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the classes and communities that are just right for your goals. Skillshare is very kindly offering the first 500 of you who click the link in the description 2 months of free premium access, so you can join the over 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. After your trial, Skillshare is really affordable at less than $10 a month on the annual subscription. But jumping right into the drawing now, ARLEE covers this a little in her class when talking about the anatomy of the eye, but as you can see, eyeballs are actually slightly cone-shaped. So when you're working on placing your eyelids, this can really help with that. So let's just start by drawing an eye, and I'll walk you through it a little bit. Let's start by drawing the basic shape. You can either sketch in the shape of an eye socket or just a circle or an oval. To start with, the top eyelid can be broken into 3 straight lines for the most part. If you look at a reference photo, you can figure out how to block those in. The iris will kind of sit under the middle section. Next, the bottom lid can be broken into 2 straight lines, meeting at the iris. Remember that the outside corner of the eyelid will overlap the bottom lid just a little bit. Next, we can work on adding thickness to the lids to show their depth. A lot of the time, you won't be able to see this completely on the bottom lid. Depending on the angle, you might only see like half of it. Next, let's work on the creases. The top crease can also be broken into 3 straight lines. If you imagine the full shape of the eyeball, you can kind of follow that shape. And then the same with the lower lid. I normally stick to just 1 line on the inner side, but depending on the eye and the ethnicity, the eye bags could go all the way around, using either 2 straight lines or 3. Eyebrows will sit on the brow bone, just above the eye socket, starting straight up from the corner of the eye. Brows can normally just be broken into 2 straight lines before adding shape. We draw a line straight up from the inner corner and one going at about a 45-degree angle from the iris. You can place the first line. You imagine the eye socket and brow bone. The line will start from the bottom of the brow bone and end up at the top of the ridge. Then the second line will just follow that line of the ridge, ending just past the outer corner of the eye. From there, you just need to fill it in following the direction that the hair grows. With these lines in place, it's a lot easier to see where the shadows should go. Then for placing the pupil, you can draw a straight line through the center of the iris. If the eye is looking in another direction, you can do the same, but notice the change in shape from the pupil. The pupil will become more of an oval shape the more turned to the side it is. Next, you can place the shadow on the actual eyeball. There'll be a shadow in each corner showing the round shape of the eyeball. And then there'll be a shadow cast from the top lid and the eyelashes. And that's all the information I have for you guys today. I really hope you found this helpful, and I really recommend giving ARLEE'S class a watch for a lot of great information on the structure of eyes. I'm also going to put a link in the description to a YouTube channel which has a lot of great anatomy information for artists. Lastly, I just wanted to share a couple of examples of drawing eyes for the rest of the video, so you can see how I apply these steps. All three are drawn from photos that I took of my eyes and are done fairly quickly. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye.
Come back down, gravity here, visibility when you get near.